my hobbies, Priyanka, then I love playing chess and listening to music and reading. Why I am here? I'm just here to develop my fluency. I saw this platform, just immediately I joined this, and you never been there, and not to Rajasthan, but many places in India.
Okay. So good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, good afternoon, Priyanka, and I am good. How about you, Priyanka? I trust you must be good.
I'm pretty well. So how is
Thank
going on day, ma'am, so far?
the day as normal as it goes. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So we are meeting for the first time. So could you introduce yourself?
Yes, Priyanka. Yes, why not? See, Priyanka, as you know, my name is Alka, and I'm a postgraduate in English literature, and I come from Lucknow. And I have two sons. They both are married, and my husband is a retired banker. And if you talk about my hobbies, Priyanka, then I love playing chess and listening to music and reading books. That's
That's
all
good.
about me, Priyanka.
Okay. So, ma'am, what are you doing job?
No, not now, but yes, in the past I was doing.
Yeah.
I was a teacher, I mean to say, I was a teacher in a school.
Okay. You were
Yeah,
a teacher in a school.
yeah, very long back, yes.
Okay. It's nice introduction. So, okay, let me tell about myself. So,
Yes,
as you know, my name is Priyanka. So, I'm a government teacher. I teach in primary school. And
okay,
about my qualification, so I have done post graduation as well as PhD. And nowadays, I am preparing for assistant professor. And simultaneously, I am learning English because I want to enhance my communication skills. That's why I'm running my YouTube channel. And I have a one kid nowadays. She goes to school, and I live in Greater Noida. It's all about myself.
very nice to hear about you, Priyanka. And in what subject you have done your masters?
I have done my master in two subjects, Hindi and history.
Oh, that's good. Wow. And how old is your child?
Yeah, she has completed recently 5.
She must be going to school, right?
Yeah, nowadays, yeah, she has her school has been started, so she has been promoted in first class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, ma'am, why are you using this platform?
So, why I am here. I'm just
Yeah.
here to develop my fluency, Priyanka, and it's
Okay.
been a very long time when I didn't get any, I mean to say, like platform we are having these days. So when I was young, since I was young, so I didn't get to talk with anybody in English. And this time, when I saw this platform, just immediately I joined this, and I mean to say that now I'm having my dream fulfilled. So
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, ma'am. Nice to meet you, and I'm very glad that right now I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
And so, ma'am, you were saying that you were a teacher earlier, and that time you were teaching in English subject. So that
Yeah.
time you were teaching in convent school, yeah, your native language school.
No, that was a private school, and
Right.
yeah. And previously, when I was young, from first to eighth, I was in a convent school in Mumbai. Yeah,
Okay.
only up to eight. And then my father, he was in railways, so we got transferred to Gorakhpur. And Priyanka, once
Okay.
we came,
Gorakhpur.
yeah, Gorakhpur. Yeah,
Okay. Also, I was born and brought up in Gorakhpur.
okay. So, and since we came to UP, and after that, while coming to UP, we didn't have that kind of environment as I wish to have. Though we were in an English medium school, but then also the teachers and the students would not speak in English. Once we came out of the class, then everybody used to speak in Hindi. So there was not a proper atmosphere, I mean to say. Yeah. And
Right,
you
ma'am.
belong to Gorakhpur. Yeah, you
Yes, ma'am.
mentioned no, about Gorakhpur, something about Gorakhpur. Yeah, tell me that.
Yeah, Gorakhpur, you know that it's famous for Gorakhnath, Gorakh's temple.
Yeah, I
And
know.
Yeah, and there is a lots of places like Kushmi jungle. There is a one Mata famous is a Budhiya Mata Mandir temple.
Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, we were there. I done my ninth and tenth from Gorakhpur only.
Yes. In
So
which
yeah.
sport?
So there was a school near Kaua Bagh. If you must have heard about Kaua Bagh. So there was school any
Okay,
railway.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know, I know. Because I have given 1 to 2 times for it's competitive exam. I have
Okay.
given there.
So that was
Yeah,
a
and
railway college.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was a
it's a
railway
railway
college.
color.
And there was a railway school named Any Railways Senior Secondary School. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. So someone has started calling me. That's why I
Ah,
have to say
yeah,
some.
for this in the morning I was waiting for anybody to come. And once I was having a conversation with some person. So that time you called, and when Saurabh also, you both were calling me. So I declined that
Okay.
lady's call and I joined you. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, also, ma'am, you can understand. I am a teacher, and nowadays I'm preparing for assistant professor. I have a kid, so also I busy my works all time, and I'm a learner. That's why I'm using this platform. I my English is not good, and I teach in Hindi medium school. Also, I have done my education in Hindi medium, so I didn't
No,
have a
no,
more idea about this
yeah,
language. While
but
converses, I make lots of mistakes.
no, but yet your conversation is good. Yet it is
Thank
good.
you, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
And so, ma'am, how many places have you explored?
Like, if you talk about my places, so I've been to many places in India itself, not abroad. I've never been to abroad. But as you know, my father, he was in railway. So
Yes.
after 2 or 3 years, every time we have to change the place as he got transferred. And even my husband, he had a transferable job as he was in a bank. So I've
Okay.
seen many states. Like many
Yes.
states I've seen, except those Tamil Nadu and Kerala. I've never been there, and not to Rajasthan, but many places in India. If I
Okay.
go on
Yeah.
mentioning, there are many. Yeah,
Yeah. So I think yeah, definitely you have visited Delhi.
so many times. My son is there in Delhi. My younger
Okay.
son
Yeah.
is there.
Okay.
Elder one is
So,
in
ma'am.
Mumbai, and the younger one is here.
Okay. So, what are your hobbies and what do you do in your leisure time?
Yeah, see about me. If you talk about my hobbies, I love reading books, and I listen to music when I have free time. And the game, if you talk about the game, I love chess, but unfortunately, I don't find anyone to play with me.
Okay.
So, as only few persons know about this game, that's why.
You can play online
No, but I don't
because
like playing
nowadays.
online. I don't. Yeah, I know that we can play, but I want some person to play with me. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice, ma'am. So, ma'am, do you have any plan and do you want to open your YouTube channel? Yeah, do you want to
Yes, yes,
take
Priyanka.
classes or
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, I'm planning to. Yeah, I'm planning to create my channel. So once I feel better that I'm comfortable to speak and I don't pause anywhere, if I feel that kind of, I mean to say, development in me, and after that only I'll be creating. I have to wait for at least I think 1 to 2 months more.
yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, you have yeah lots of knowledge about this language. So, can you give me some tips? Yeah, who is a beginner who wants to learn English? How they can start learning English? How they can speak?
Yeah, see, as you know, I'm on this platform for the last 1.5 months. So we have conversation daily with somebody or the other. So many times we have spoken to this topic, what you are asking me right now. So every time we discuss the same thing, that conversation, daily conversation will help us definitely to improve ourselves. And we must read also a lot of English content, and if you watch, daily videos also, English videos, yeah,
Yes.
conversational videos I mean to say. So these things will help us definitely. And the same thing,
Okay,
even I am following these things only.
okay,
And what
ma'am.
do you do, Priyanka, to have a good fluency?
I don't know my fluency is good or not, but nowadays I'm not doing anything apart from only conversation. Yeah, earlier I was doing practice myself because I didn't know this language. 1 year ago, I never understand and nor speak in English language. But I realized whenever I went to outside, so I felt hesitation. Someone started asking my education, and then I shared. So I felt, yeah, I'm a Dr. Priyanka Gupta, but my English is zero. So how can I enhance my communication skills? Then I started learning myself because, ma'am,
Okay,
my English grammar was zero. Because when I
okay.
was studying in high school, that time I left English subject. I didn't
Oh,
like. Yeah.
okay.
I didn't like English subject. I was thinking if I want to be a teacher, so I can teach apart from English subject. It's not necessary for me, and that's why I had to face lots of problem earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, nowadays it's going on very well, and I know that I will have to take lots of time because it's a language, it's not subject. So yeah, gradually it's being improved.
Yeah, and yeah. And this will be for the betterment of your child also in the future. Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
realize, ma'am, nowadays she goes to school and she can understand English because I have an idea. My husband, he knows English very well. He can speak, he
Okay.
can understand because he's doing job in IT sector, so he has idea. But my daughter, she can't speak. She could not able to speak because I didn't know about this language because she
Yeah.
all time live with me. So I realized until I not speak English, so how can she learn? Then I started speaking, and whenever I get time, so I try to talk with her, and she can understand, she can speak.
Yeah. 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 So yeah. So she goes to English medium school, right?
Yeah, yeah, she goes to DPS.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now you think that you must have taken English. Sometimes maybe you regret that I should have learned English in your high school and inter.
Yes, ma'am. Nowadays, I feel very bad, and that time, my siblings they were saying that you should haven't left your subject English. But that
Yeah.
time, I was thinking, ma'am, I live in India country, and India's mostly person
Yeah. Yeah.
know about Hindi language, and I didn't think about future. Yeah, in
Yeah.
future, I will have to learn this subject as a
Right.
language because
Right.
when I used to study, so that time we were not using social media, mobile, and we were reading as a book. So I was feeling very hard, very tough. I
Yeah.
could not
Okay.
able to understand. Whenever my teacher they taught me, so I could not understand. So I was thinking if I will not left, so I would be failed in inter class,
English.
yeah, other
Okay. Yeah.
English. Then I left.
So now you think that English is important and one must
Yeah,
know.
very, very important, ma'am. And also, I'm a teacher. Being a teacher, I consider I help my student and I try to talk with them in English. I know that my English is not good, but I teach them as a language. I don't teach as a subject
A
because I
subject.
don't have a more idea about this grammar part. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't want to teach them in wrong sentence. So, but I
Right.
push them. Yeah, you should focus. You should learn English because it's very important because it's a global
Right.
language and nowadays everyone focus this language.
Yeah. So do you find any partner or friends or anybody to have daily conversation
No,
besides this group? You don't find
I
anybody.
do- no, actually I don't use every day this platform. I think after a long time I'm talking to you. I think 1 month ago I talked to someone. And
Okay.
yeah, because when I realized when I started learning English, so that time I didn't take time for my preparing.
Okay. So you are PhD, right?
Yeah, I am
And
PhD holder.
MA in two subjects.
Yeah, I'm into subject
Okay.
and
So yeah, you was a teacher as well as you were a teacher too.
yeah, I'm a teacher. I teach in primary school in
Oh, you are a teacher.
government.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So you are in a primary school.
yes,
So
ma'am.
So you don't take English classes, right?
No, ma'am, I don't take, but whenever any class, whenever I have time, yeah, I go to in my classroom. So that time I talk with my children in a small sentences, English sentences, because they are not able to understand. Because every teacher they do not use this language because they think that we are a Hindi medium school, we teach in Hindi medium. It's not necessary for us. So, but
Right.
I realized I am facing lots of problems. So I realized no, it's very important for them.
Yeah.
But government, we teach in government school, so there's not allow talking all time in English language. My staff they don't like this language.
Oh, so you are in a government school.
Yeah, I'm in government school.
Okay, that's good. You can. So
Yeah, ma'am.
lifelong you be in the school, the government school. So it's a
Yes,
good
ma'am.
one. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes. So yeah.
Okay, ma'am. That's why,
Yes.
ma'am, I don't have a partner. That's why I can't talk
Yeah.
anyone
Correct.
because
Yeah.
I go to my school at morning 8 o'clock and I come to 3:30 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So at that time we have to communicate in Hindi language. And
Right.
suddenly I
Right.
started conversation 5 minutes, 10 minutes in English language as a video call or audio call. So it's not good for me. It's not environment good for me. So that's why
Yeah.
I have to face some problems regarding this language.
Yeah.
But
So
I
yeah.
try to talk with my daughters in English language.
Okay, that's nice. Yes, yes. Even I